Yoga for everybody with Meditation Mutha.
Hi everyone, this is Kim Goyette, your Meditation Mutha, coming to you live from Austin, Texas. I was reflecting back on my yoga history, and I've been teaching for about 10 years now. And I thought initially when I went for my yoga certification that I was just going to be learning about how to do postures. And what I found out is that yoga is such an incredible tool to help self-regulate your mood. I wish I knew that when I was a teenager. So what we're going to do is work today on breath and movement, and I'm going to show you some different ways so that you can help to self-regulate your own mood. We start with the breath. So there's 4 parts to the breath. We are very familiar with the inhale and the exhale, but there's also the pause at the top of the inhale and the pause at the bottom of the exhale. And when we work with all 4 parts, we can help to regulate our mood, regulate our energy. So the inhale helps to regenerate and revitalize and give us energy, and the exhale helps us to calm, ground, and go inward. So just depending on how you're feeling day by day, you can use these different breaths. We're going to start with a breath that helps us to ground, to get into the moment and to drop here on our mat. So we'll focus on lengthening the exhale being longer than the inhale to help us ground. So gently close the eyes, relax your hands in your lap or on your knees, and just get into any comfortable seat. And take a moment to start to tune into the breath, entering and leaving the nose if comfortable. And begin to lengthen the inhale and the exhale. Just noticing the rise and fall of the chest. And we're going to start to inhale for a count of 4, and then we'll exhale for a count of 6. As we exhale, we'll notice emptying the belly fully with all the breath, any residual breath that's left. So let's begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, energy moving down the body, feeling grounded into the earth. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, noticing that energy moving from the crown of the head right down through your sits bones. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just resume your normal breath. Take a moment noticing how you feel sitting on your mat. You're going to gently open the eyes. So we're going to go back and forth between grounding and energizing postures. So physically, we can move into grounding postures by doing forward folds. And then we can do energizing postures by doing heart openers. So we'll do a combination of both in this yin practice. So let's start seated. Feet are planted. You can sit up nice and tall. Grab onto the backs of the thighs. Ground down with your sits bones. Inhale, roll the shoulders open. Lift the belly up. Take a deep breath into your heart center. And then exhale, tuck the chin, round in. Good. So we're doing a combination of the two. Inhale, lift the chest. Roll the shoulders open. And exhale, tuck the chin, round in. So when we do this combination of heart openers and forward folds, we allow our bodies to come back to a state of balance. Our energy to come back to a state of balance. And our mind to come back to a state of balance. So just follow your breath, exhaling. As we tuck the chin, inhale, roll the shoulders open. Exhale here. Inhale, come back to center. Good. Lengthen the legs out in front. We'll take a moment to scoot ourselves out of the way, just shifting your weight so that you're really grounded down with the seat. Good. Knees are slightly bent, so there's some space underneath the knees. If you have any challenges with the knees, you can always put a blanket or a block underneath there. Flex the toes towards your face. So because the knees are bent, we're taking the hamstrings out of the equation and we're focusing on folding forward to open up the low back. So grab onto the backs of the thighs, sit up nice and tall. Good. Lengthen from the hips up, lift, lift, lift. And then start to soften, tuck the chin, rounding over. So it might look like this, tucking the chin, releasing the back of the neck. You might walk the hands down a little bit on the legs or plant the hands on the floor, but make sure you're connected with something. If you have some openness in the back body, you can grab onto the feet or the big toes and wrap your fingers around there. We'll stay here for several breaths. Inhale, expand the back ribs. Exhale, soften the chest, maybe a fraction of an inch. Release, surrender. Good. Inhale, expand. Exhale, melt the chest more towards the thighs. Good. Not very big. This is very subtle. We'll be here for several more breaths. So work with the inhale through expansion. Exhale, letting go. Releasing any tension in the body. If you need to create a little bit more space, you can separate the feet from right to left a little bit. Soften the jaw. Good. This is an excellent way to feel more grounded when you're feeling a little bit flighty. Maybe your mind is spinning. Your thoughts aren't centered. You're not present. We can come into this posture at any time and start to notice our energy sinking more towards the earth, feeling the roots in our sits bones grounding down deep into the soil of the earth. One more deep breath here. Exhale. Inhale, ground down with your hands and walk your way back up. Good. Take a moment, close the eyes, just notice. We start to feel and notice any difference in our energy, in our mood, sensation within the body. Good. We'll cross the ankles and then sweep around to hands and knees. So plant the hands, the knees come underneath the hips. You can scoot yourself back a little if you need to. And then we're going to go back to that alternating posture. So inhaling a heart opener, which is energizing, and then exhale, tuck the chin round and push into the hands, lift the low belly. Good, very grounding. Inhale, open up the heart, lift the face, lift the tailbone. Exhale, push into the hands, round and relax the back of the neck. Two more like that. Follow your breath, so really finding balance with this breath. The inhale is the same length as the exhale. Good. So when we do the same length, inhale and exhale, we do find that we can balance our energies. So this is another great way through just breath work or movement in breath work to allow yourself to come back to center. Good. Last time, exhale. And then inhale back to a neutral spine. And we'll come all the way down onto the belly this time. And come up onto the forearms. So the elbows are in front of the shoulders, just a little bit, and forward and front. Separate your feet from right to left so that you have plenty of space. Press the pelvis into the mat. And this is a pose that you find in regular yoga class, but in Yin Yoga, we're going to do it a little bit different. So instead of pushing into the forearms and coming out of the shoulders, we'll sink the ribs down and sink into the shoulders. Yeah. Feel your heels go wide. Give your low back some space and feel that healthy compression in the low back. So we're squeezing out the kidneys, any toxins in the organs, but no discomfort. So it's just sensation. From here, relax the forehead down, relax the back of the neck. Allow your shoulders to roll open. This is a gentle heart opener. And this is excellent if you're feeling sluggish. So first thing in the morning, if you need a little boost, this heart opener is a great resource. Midday, I can just envision you in your cubicle at the office and laying down on your belly doing a heart opener. Obviously, there's other forms. You don't need to make it so drastic, but this is a great way to get yourself going. Midday. Good. Drag the elbows back. Open up the chest a little bit more. Take a deep breath into the heart center. Exhale here. One more deep breath. Exhale, release all the way down. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Push back to hands and knees. We're going to bring the toes and the knees to touch so they're close by. Reach the hands out in front and then sit back towards child's pose. Forehead either comes to the mat or to a block or a blanket. Arms start lengthened and extended. You can even open up the hands wider if your shoulders need more room, and then soften the elbows all the way down. This is a yin pose, so we're focused on releasing. This is a forward fold, so it helps to ground and stabilize your mood more, drawing inward as opposed to outward. Soften the jaw, the face and throat. And direct your breath into the back body. Inhale, expanding the back lungs. Exhale, surrender. Visualizing the roots growing from the shins all the way deep into the earth. Feeling fully supported. Good. Again, another excellent way to help you come down from outer space when your mind is running a race. And one more deep breath here. And let's come back to hands and knees on an inhale. This time we'll keep the hips over the knees. Separate the knees from right to left a little bit and then walk the hands out in front of us, out at an angle, so out up to the edges of your mat. Good. Pretty generously in front. We're going to do Anahata, which is a heart opener. The forehead can come to a blanket or a block or the ground. And let's take it all the way down. Notice my hips stay high. We don't sit back on the heels for this one. Arms are extended out at a nice V. The forehead's all the way down on the earth. Allow the heart to melt in between the shoulders. The chest moves forward. The belly lengthens. Good. Lift the low belly in and up towards the ribs, and then allow that space to soften the heart. You can drop the elbows down now. Relax the arms without effort. And we'll be here for several breaths. An excellent posture for energizing getting you going in the morning or continuing with your day. Let's focus our breath. Inhale right into the heart center. Expand. Exhale, soften. Bring your breath into the armpits. Inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. Good. Notice right and left ribs. Inhale, expand in all directions. And exhale. Good. One more time on your own. Inhaling and exhaling. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Push back towards hands and knees. And we'll sweep the legs all the way through. Cross the ankles. Extend the legs again. So we're going to go into another forward fold. Notice we're going back and forth. Heart openers, energizing, forward folds, grounding. So you can play with whatever portion of this you need. If you're feeling sluggish, let's focus on the heart openers and the inhales. If you're feeling a little buzzy in the brain, let's focus on the forward folds and the exhales. So what we're going to do is plant the right foot. Flex the left toes, and then the foot comes right next to the left knee, and then allow the knee to fall open. So we're sitting up nice and tall. Our chest angles just a little bit to the left towards the thigh, and then we're going to start to fold forward. Keep that foot energized so the toes roll back. Lift the low belly, and then start to fold forward. Tuck the chin, rounding. So it might look like this. You might plant the hands and walk them out, or continue your fold all the way down, wherever you are today. Feel free to bend the left knee as much as you need to create some space for you to move. Good. Allow your body to soften. So we're not focused so much on the hamstring. So if the hamstring is getting in the way, the tightness there, you can bend the knee generously so we can invite the back and movement in the back a little more fully. Soften the elbows. Relax the shoulders. So now we're settling into the posture. And we'll invite the breath in. Inhaling, lengthening the inhale. Extending the exhale. Do you need more groundedness? Then allow the inhale to be a little bit shorter than the exhale. Good. A few more breaths like this. And exhale. Good. Last time. And exhale. Good. Slowly make your way back up. Walk the hands up. Lengthen both legs. Close the eyes for just a moment. I love noticing after I've done a posture, especially holding for a long time, the differences between the right and left body. You're going to gently open the eyes. Plant the left knee this time. We'll allow the knee to fall open. Our chest faces towards the right just a little bit. Flex the right toes back. One side might be very different than the other, so just allow yourself to modify as needed. Bend that knee if you need to, and start to fold forward wherever you are today. Relax the back of the neck. Good. Allow the next few breaths to settle you into the posture. And then we'll start to notice the breath. Feel free to do an even breath, inhaling and exhaling. Or if you need a little bit more grounding, lengthen that exhale. On an inhale, breathing into the back body, expanding the ribs and lungs. Exhale, chest softens more towards the thigh. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, inflate your lungs. Exhale, surrender. Good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands all the way back up. Good. Extend the legs. Close the eyes for a moment. Just notice any differences. Good. We're going to finish with one last heart opener. Let's scoot our bodies forward. Bend the knees. Grab onto the backs of the thighs. Slowly lower all the way down onto the back. Arms come along the side. Scoot your heels in closer to your glutes. And the feet are separated from right to left, hip distance. Let's bend the elbows. The palms face each other. The arms are at 90 degrees and they're close to the body. In fact, you can scoot your shoulder blades underneath you and then push into the backs of the arms. Notice my chest is already rising up. Good. This could be your heart opener today. And just taking a nice deep breath into the center of your being. Or if you'd like, you can add on by pushing down and forward with the feet. Lift the hips up. Good. Push down and forward a little bit more. Push into the backs of the arms. A nice heart opener. If you have a block, feel free to slide a block underneath your tailbone and your sacrum. Good. Take a deep breath into the heart center. And then keep your upper body where it is. Move your hips more towards your heels. Slowly lower all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. Relax the arms down. Good. Let's practice with the breath again. This time we're going to sweep the arms overhead. Inhale, arms sweep up. Lift the hips. Good. Push down and forward with the feet. We'll be here for a breath or two. Inhale, expand the heart. Exhale, move the hips more towards the heels. Slowly lower down and then lower the arms. Good, tractioning out the spine. Let's try it one more time. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, lift the hips. This time, feel like someone's pulling on your fingertips. We're going to move the hips in the opposite direction of that and really lengthen out the spine. Slowly lower all the way down. Release the arms down. Good. We'll come to our final resting pose. Let's lengthen the legs down below us. Separate the feet from right to left. Palms face up if it feels good for your body. Gently close the eyes. And we'll bring our awareness to the breath. An even inhale and even exhale. Just noticing the rise and fall of the chest and the belly. And continue a few more breaths on your own, just really tuning in to the sensation of the air entering and leaving your nose. Good. One more breath just like that. Really integrating all the movement, all the breath work that we did today. And start to wiggle the fingers and toes, moving the ankles and wrists. We'll hug the knees into the chest. Roll over to one side. Push your way all the way up to seated and come back to center in a comfortable seat. So we started this practice with focusing on the exhale, really allowing that exhale to ground us. Now, if you need a little bit of boost to kick off your day, we would focus on the inhale. So we'll bring the hands to heart center. One way to focus on the inhale is to have the inhale longer than the exhale. So we can do that with direct counting, or we could segment the exhale or the inhale to really emphasize one or the other. We're going to segment the inhale. So we'll inhale for 2, open up the arms out to the side and pause. Inhale for 2, arms overhead and pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the eyes. Inhale, 2, open up the arms, hold. Inhale, 2, overhead, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, hold. Inhale, 2, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, hold. Inhale, 2, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, hold. Inhale, 2, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, hold. Inhale, 2, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, hold. Inhale, 2, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resume your normal breath. And just take this moment to notice how you feel energetically, how your emotions or mood feel mentally, and how your body feels physically. And let's take this time to bow the mind to the heart. Thank yourself for showing up here today, for honoring the importance of nourishing and taking some time for self-care. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm Kim Goyette, your meditation mother. And if you like this video and you want to be the first to receive weekly videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Yoga with Meditation Mutha. And if you are into retreats, or if you've never done a retreat before, please go to www.meditationmutha, that's MUTHA.com, and check out 4 different retreats I'm holding this year in 2020. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.